Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to add and manage Chrome web apps and extensions in Google Chrome so you can add more functionality to your web browser and other Google apps that you might be using. So you're probably familiar with Google Chrome apps and extensions but may not even know you have them. So if you look here on your browser you can see all these little icons. These are extensions, and what extensions do, they extend the capabilities of your browser. So, one that's very popular is Kami. There's Screencastify. There's different things that we install for you that you may not be able to remove. And that's for security reasons and so forth. But there's also some that you have the ability to add in yourself. So those are extensions. Chrome web apps are basically little applications, or really sometimes just shortcuts to websites that allow you to gain access to other features in Google. So you can see over here this little waffle that says apps. When I click on that, it'll show the web apps that I have installed. And some of them are, you normally see like Google Drive. There's like Lucidchart is a third-party one, and so forth. You can see on there. Now, in order to gain access to these and sync them up so you have the same experience across all your browsers, you have to make sure that you're signed into Google Chrome. So if you're on a Chromebook, you're already signed into Google Chrome. But if you're on a PC or a Mac, you want to come over here. If you're not signed in, you may not see an icon. You may just see a little person kind of icon there. So to make sure that you're signed in, you can click on this and you can see sync is on. If it's not on, then you would click on the turn on sync button and you'd sign in using your Gmail account and password, and it might ask you if you want to link accounts and sync and all that. Just say yes to all that and you'll see these extensions start filling in, and then eventually your apps will too. It might take a minute for it to sync everything up, but it's a good thing to do because it also syncs up all your bookmarks so you don't lose them. So an example of being able to go out and find extensions and apps, it's just like going to an app store on Android or iOS. So there's the Chrome Web Store. Now you can see I have the Chrome Web Store right here. If you don't know how to get there, you don't see that. Of course, you can Google search Chrome Web Store, or right here, if you just type in chrome.google.com/web store, it'll take you to it. Now you can see I'm signed in, which is important, that I talked about before. And you can see there's a lot of different apps here that you can install. And you got to, just like anything else, you have to be careful about what you install. Look at the different reviews, do some searching and so forth. But what I've done is I've created a curated list of some really good web apps and extensions. And you can find them if you're signed in. You'll see right here it says forlinwoodschools.org. So when you click on this, you'll see here is our curated library of apps and extensions. Now you can go through here and you can see if it's got this green banner on it, it says it's already added. If it doesn't, then you can add it yourself. So let's say I wanted to add, I don't know, let's take Screencast-O-Matic. So I can click on this. I can read about it. A lot of times they'll have a video right here that you can watch. It explains it. There's an explanation there, a link to the website, and so forth. So if I want to add it, I just click Add to Chrome, and I hit Add Extension, and then I wait, and there it is. It popped up over here, and it'll tell you a little more information. Maybe you have to sign in or how you would use it, and that's it. Now when I click on it, something pops up. I can log in. I can start using Screencast-O-Matic to do my screencasts. So I'm going to go back and I'll go to my For Linwood Schools, and I can see there's another Google Classroom here. I'll hit Add to Chrome, and then it says Add App. Now this is a Chrome app, so it's different than an extension. It's not going to show up here. It's going to show up in my apps list. So remember, I clicked on this waffle, and then there you go. So here's all the different pages of apps And just like on an iPad or a phone or a tablet, you can take these and you can click and drag them. And if you want to rearrange them, you can do that. Down here are the different pages. You can see I have several pages of apps. So if I want to change the name of that page, I can double click there and I can change names of pages. And again, just hold down the mouse button and you can click and drag these across your different apps or across your different app pages. So if I wanted to move this to a different page, I just go all the way over to this arrow here and you can see it jumps across to the different pages. If I want to get rid of an app, I can just simply right click on it and I can say remove from Chrome. Do you want to remove it? Yes. And there it goes. Same thing with an extension. If I want to remove that Screencast-O-Matic, I right click on it, remove from Chrome, and then click remove. So it's very easy to manage these as well. Okay, so that's how you add Chrome apps and extensions. So if you don't see it somewhere and maybe it was removed by accident, I have permissions set up that allow you to add the extensions from this Chrome Web Store under the For Linwood Schools app library. Students can do the same thing. If there's some apps or extensions that you find that you want to add in yourself, you can always shoot them to me. I'll take a look at them, review them, and I can add them to that library, or we can push them out to the kids as a whole. All right, so that's how you do that, and thanks, and we hope you are all doing well and having a good week and being safe.